Hello, this is Impact, bringing you all the day's top stories, and later in the program, more news in depth. I'm Yalda Hakim. Signs that Afghan peace talks between the United States and the Taliban have entered a crucial stage. We'll be speaking to an Afghan MP who was one of the two women present at the last round of peace talks with the Taliban. Pressure on Theresa May with calls to delay the Brexit date, but so far she says Brexit should be delivered on time.
An extension to Article 50, a delay in this process, doesn't deliver a decision in Parliament, it doesn't deliver a deal. What it does is precisely what the word delay says.
And as Theresa May holds more talks with EU leaders, a warning from the Dutch Prime Minister.
We are now sleepwalking into a no-deal scenario. It's absolutely unacceptable.
And Best Film goes to Green Book, the surprise winner at this year's Academy Awards. That's all coming up here on Impact. Welcome back to the programme. We're live for the next 30 minutes and you can give me your views at BBC Yalda Hakim. A new round of peace talks between the United States and the Taliban is getting underway in Doha today. For the first time, one of the Taliban's co-founders will be taking part in the talks, a sign for some that negotiations are at a crucial stage. Zalmay Khalilzad, the United States' top representative on Afghanistan, tweeted earlier, arrived in Doha to meet with a more authoritative Taliban delegation. This could be a significant moment. Appreciate Qatar for hosting and Pakistan in facilitating travel. Now the work begins in earnest. Well, the talks to end a 17-year conflict in Afghanistan are said to be making progress despite the Afghan government not being involved. From Doha, Sekunder Kermani reports.
The fact that a deputy leader of the Taliban, Mullah Baradar, a man who in fact helped found the group in the 1990s, is here in Doha to oversee these talks really underlines, I think, their growing significance. It's thought that because Mullah Baradar is such an authoritative figure, because he's someone who commands the respect of many grassroots Taliban fighters, that his influence could really help accelerate the peace process. And the talks here are expected to focus on two key issues: the withdrawal of foreign forces from Afghanistan and ensuring that the country doesn't become a base for international jihadist groups in the future. The last time that US and Taliban officials met here in January, significant progress was made in these areas. The leading American negotiator went as far as to say that a draft framework of a peace deal had been developed. Over the past few weeks, both sides have amongst themselves been fleshing out the details of that framework, working out, for example, a potential time frame for troop withdrawal and how the international community could continue to monitor the activities of Al-Qaeda. So that's what's going to be discussed here. But there are still major obstacles to an agreement being reached. The Taliban have so far resisted American pressure for them to enter direct negotiations with the Afghan government, who they dismiss as illegitimate. And that means there's been no real official discussion so far of what Afghanistan might look like after any potential peace deal. What role would there be for democracy, women's rights, for example? And crucially, there's been no word yet of when a ceasefire might be declared. That's, of course, what many ordinary Afghans are hoping for.
That was our Pakistan correspondent Sekunder Kermani reporting there from Doha. And this was the reaction of the Afghan government to Mullah Abdul Ghani Baradar taking part in the talks. Have a listen.
Abdul Ghani Baradar